The past several years have dramatically changed how companies operate and how researchers study workplace behavior. Events like the COVID-19 pandemic, social justice movements, and advancements in technology have forced companies to rethink everything, from what communication strategy looks like to how employees feel about their well-being. The field of organizational psychology naturally responds to developments in society, so these recent changes have pushed both research and practice into new directions. One of the biggest shifts was the abrupt transition to remote work during the pandemic. Even before 2020, many organizations resisted offering flexible work options. Then, all of a sudden, remote work became the norm. Job design and the physical environment for work are critical to productivity and satisfaction, and they needed serious rethinking when people began working from home. Research quickly pivoted to the challenges of working virtually and how to keep people engaged without meeting them in person. Companies poured money into communication tools like Zoom and Slack, and also development programs to boost virtual leadership skills. This created much-needed flexibility that the companies decided to keep, with remote or hybrid work being offered long-term, a move that significantly improved work-life balance for the employees. The pandemic also brought mental health into the forefront. Employee well-being is a cornerstone of organizational performance, so the stress and the uncertainty surrounding COVID-19 understandably provoked a wave of research focused on mental health in the workplace. In response, many companies implemented wellness programs, encouraged employees to take mental health days, and promoted open discussions about psychological well-being. This brought forth the term psychological safety. This is where employees feel comfortable sharing concerns without fear of repercussions, and this became a significant focus. The social justice movements of 2020, sparked by events like the death of George Floyd, had a profound impact on organizations as well. Diversity and inclusivity are important factors in driving positive outcomes. Many companies began re-examining their DEI practices, leading to a wave of changes. Organizational psychology research started exploring inclusive leadership, bias reduction, and equitable hiring practices. Companies responded by offering trainings like unconscious bias training, creating DEI task forces, and setting goals for improving representation. These efforts not only improved organizational culture, but also made workplaces more attractive to diverse talent. The pandemic accelerated the adoption of technology in the workplace. With the rise of AI and automation, researchers began studying how these advancements affect job roles and employee experiences. AI tools became common in recruitment, performance management, and decision-making. However, concerns about job displacement and fairness in AI-driven decisions also emerged. Organizational psychologists started looking for ways to balance technological efficiency with ethical considerations and employee engagements. Perhaps one of the most unexpected trends was the Great Resignation. After the pandemic disrupted daily life, many workers reevaluated their priorities, leading to mass resignations as they sought greater flexibility and purpose. This trend sparked new research into what keeps employees motivated and loyal. Organizations responded by offering better work arrangements, competitive pay, and more meaningful work experiences. Creating a positive and inclusive culture became more important than ever. These recent historical events have shaped and reshaped organizational psychology, pushing both research and practice to adapt rapidly. From remote work to mental health to DEI initiatives and technological advancements, organizations are learning to be more flexible and people-focused. The field of organizational psychology will continue to be a guide for organizations that are navigating change and working toward healthier, more productive workplaces.